see if we are live. I mean, we should be, but just wanna check. Yay, we are live.
Yay!
Okay, so good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning at 9 a.m. for Eastern Standard Time people, but I know there are definitely people who are earlier than me. What time zones are you ladies in?
I'm Eastern, so I'm
Okay.
the same.
I'm Mountain, so it's 7 a.m. for me.
Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna let my guests introduce themselves. So, Autumn, you want to go
Hello.
first?
Sure. I am Autumn Ashley. I am an author tuber here on AuthorTube. I am also a YA fantasy writer, currently working on my book 1 for my YA fantasy trilogy called Project Wolf Warrior. So that's what I'm working on for NaNoWriMo. I'm horribly behind, but I'm not.
Aren't we all?
Life happens, so it is what you make it. And I am also very tired, and I'm sure I look a mess. So, Zara, I apologize. I'm on your channel looking like this.
No, I don't care. I'm just happy to have you.
We did that 18-hour write-a-thon last night or
Yeah.
yesterday, and we didn't finish till like 2 a.m. I think it was 2 a.m. our time. So bear with me, but I'll be fine once I have coffee in me.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness. I'm Helene Foy. Hello, everyone. I'm also an author tuber. I post writing related videos twice a week on my channel, and I also do some writing live streams every month. I'm doing a lot more this month because obviously it's NaNoWriMo. I'm also writing YA fantasy, and my current project for NaNoWriMo is Project Goldwings, and it's basically an Icarus retelling. So I'm really excited about that.
Greek mythology retellings.
Yeah. I know. I'm excited because I'm pulling in some other elements too from other myths that are kind of related to Icarus. So that's also really fun. But yeah, and I also have an Instagram. So
yes,
I post like writing prompts and a lot of writing aesthetics, like a lot. I should
it's
really.
So pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to pop our names up now that they've introduced themselves. For those of you who don't know, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. You are on my YouTube channel where I host writing sprints 3 times a week for the month of November. Sundays at 9 a.m. like today, Wednesdays at 10 a.m., and Fridays at 7 p.m. All of those times are in Eastern Standard Time. And I also make videos about musical theater and about my writing. For this month, the writing videos are basically just weekly vlogs, and my vlog for today will go up later. And for today, I'm probably not going to be working on my nano project because I've kind of just given up on that. But I will be working on importing some early reader notes into my story from the last 2 camps because I got the feedback like a month ago and I want to be ready to revise in December. So if I have all the notes in one place, I'll be able to do that easily. And then I might have to do some homework because I'm in grad school, for people who don't know. Yeah. And for people who have never used the Forest app, I use the Forest app's plant together mode to give people pretty trees. And like always, I let my guests pick a tree for each of the sprints, and then I pick 2 trees. So we will be doing 4 20-minute sprints altogether before the 2 hours of this stream are up. And I'm going to show a quick video of how to do it, and I'm going to talk over it just to make clear what you're going to do if you are using the Forest app. Unfortunately, you need the paid version. It is a one-time payment, and they should really sponsor me. So if you got the app because of me, there's a straw poll link down below, and I'd really appreciate it if you took 2 seconds to say that you got the app because of me. In the meantime, though, so if next to the flame, you click the person icon, you turn on plant together mode. At the bottom, the buttons change, and you click join room, and then you're going to enter the code that I will be popping up on screen before each new sprint. And I think that about covers it. I'm going to put the code up so people have time to enter it. And I'm going to read comments, but first the code is 3UFQ5Z3. I will read it out loud again in a little bit, but I want to say hi to Keep Faith Baby. Hello, Crow's Talents. That is a cool username. Hello, Amelia, Regina. Regina is 3 hours ahead of us in Pacific time. So she says here, but not awake yet, which is okay. My mom brewed me some tea, so I'll wake up a bit.
What kind?
It's just like black peach tea.
Oh, that's such a cute mug.
I know. I don't remember where my mom got it, but I just love it.
It's adorable.
Stephanie is here. Let's see. Miguel is here. He is in the Philippines, so it is 10 p.m. for him. Wow. Dedication. Thank you for being here, because it'll end at midnight for him. Haley is here. Ninka is here. Kat is here. Keep Faith Baby is asking when the next write-a-thon is. Are there any more planned for this month? I think there's one on the 30th, but I don't know any details.
I was gonna say, I don't know.
I also know that there is a write-a-thon happening today that is overlapping with this stream. And if I can find the playlist, I will leave a link to it in the chat once we're done. It's being hosted by the Page Nomad. I think he's... Oh, no, it's not a playlist. It's just him, like, streaming for 10 hours straight with different guests.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the Page Nomad. That's what he's doing. That's today. Hello, Sophia. And hello, Quiet Life. And hello, Netta. I think that's everyone in the comments. People are in the forest room. So I'm going to put the timer up. And the first tree that we are planting is the... Sorry, got to center it on my brain. Is the Starburst tree picked by Autumn. And then the next one will be picked by Helene. And then the last two are picked by me. So timer's up. I'm going to hide the code. And we're going to start the first sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. And if you're in the forest room, do not touch your phone or quit the app. that was the end of the first sprint. Let me take the ticker off. How did everyone do?
Good. Well, I ate for the first half, which was why I stopped my camera because nobody needs to see that. And then I've been editing this video that was supposed to go out a while ago, so trying to finish that.
Cool. Can you tell us what it's about, or is it a secret?
Oh, I can tell you what it's about. So, about a month ago, Sarah LaBrath and I, we were in a live stream and we were talking about like all the books like that we kind of want to write, and we were like, oh, that'd be a really cool video. Well, she ended up making a video. And I was like,
Oh, I remember. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I'm making that because I wanted to talk about all the books that I wanted to write one day. But I actually made mine like a tag video. So I think that'd be fun because I kind of want to see what other author tubers have in mind for all the books that, you know, we all have.
Even if you don't tag me, I want to do the tag. So please message me the info.
So I would, yeah, that's what I've been working on. And I really like the video, but it's so long. That's why it's taking me so long to get through because I don't do long videos.
Gotcha.
Feel that. I'm not doing a vlog for week 3 of NaNoWriMo. I did one for week 1 and week 2. But week 3, I don't know, just the vlogs, kind of what you were saying, they're longer, but they're about the same length as my usual videos, except there's just so many different scenes, if that makes sense. Yeah, there's so much editing that goes into it, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of pulling me away from writing, is what I realized, and I'm like, that's the opposite of what I want to do here. So I decided to take a break and not vlog for week 3, just so I could focus on writing. But yeah.
I have 13 video clips and 2 pictures, and the pictures are paired with video clips with they're going to be on screen at certain moments. But I had planned to edit it yesterday, and then I just got caught up in a school project and I completely forgot. So like normally I try to get my vlogs up like by early evening, and I have like lunch after this stream ends. So I'm like, I don't know when this is going up. It will go up today, but I don't know when.
Feel that. Oh, but for the sprint, sorry.
Yeah.
Back on author tube. So I'm gonna bore you guys, but I did school because I have finals this week and it's due Tuesday, and I've been procrastinating all week. So here we are.
Oh my God.
It's not too bad because it's basically my instructor gives us a list of 6 questions, and we have to choose 5 of them to answer in like a short essay for each of those answers. So like 1 to 2 pages long. So it's not bad because I can get away with citing the sources, and that takes up a lot of space within the text. And then also a lot of them are applicable to assignments I had already turned in before. So I'm low-key copy pasting and then like rearranging some words there. But yeah, anyway, so I got about the second half of one of those finished, and then I started the first half of the second question. So
nice. My finals are the first full week of December. But in the meantime, I can do this really quickly because I use that app and I love it. So I have 2 things to do this week. But one of the things is like I've done my part and it's a group project. So now my other partners like need to do their thing. And we're almost done with it anyway, but they just got to do it. And then I have something due Wednesday, which is the thing I might work on during one of the sprints today. And then the following week, I have another assignment due. And then the final week, I have a presentation due, a presentation due, a paper due, and 2 exams.
oh my goodness. No.
Like grad school, I feel like in a lot of ways is easier, but in certain ways, I'm like all of the exams are at the exact same time, whereas they used to be a little bit more spread out in undergrad for me. Like not always. Sometimes I'd have a really shitty like semester where like midterms and finals were just like 1 week for all my classes. But like other times it was more spread out, whereas this is like, nah, it's all the same week basically. It's okay.
Sarah, what are you going to grad school for?
Oh, so NYU has this thing called the NYU Publishing Center, or no, Center for Publishing. Sorry, the Center for Publishing, and their master's program is called the Masters in Publishing, Digital and Print Media. So I like the first semester you're required to take Intro to Magazine Media and Intro to Book Publishing and Intro to like Law and Intro to Multimedia Financial Analysis and Intro to Marketing. So you kind of like get everything. And then for the rest of the program, it's a 2-year program unless you do part-time, and then it gets spread out longer. Then you have to take a few more classes in each of those areas, but you have to like focus in on something. So basically, obviously, I'm going to focus in on books, but like I haven't reached that part yet because I'm still in my first semester where your whole curriculum is set out, and then starting in your second semester, you can start picking and choosing.
Okay, because then you can kind of like, I don't want to say specialize, but you kind of pick a
yeah, I mean, you basically are specializing, but you have a minimum of credits required in every section, so that like you're not going to be like perfectly well-rounded, but you're not going to be like, I don't know anything about this section because I spent all my other time with every other section. Yeah. So like you can't neglect a section. There's just one section that you can like go deeper into.
Okay.
Yeah. Regina says grad school is like a rite of passage. It is overwhelming while you're in it, and the panic memories fade slowly over time. No, I mean like I remember the panic memories of undergrad. I'm not saying undergrad was like a walk in the park, but the spread of assignments was better than grad school currently. I also didn't think I would be doing anything after I got my undergraduate, and then I had done an internship, not this past summer because that would, craziness, but the previous summer. And it turns out that my boss's boss, who is also my boss, is a professor in the program. And then my direct boss, who was his assistant at the time, was an alumni of the program. And they were both like, you should really consider it. And I was like, well, I guess I have to apply now. And if I get in, then I guess I'm going. Mm-hmm. But so I'm happy I'm in the program. But like for such a long time, I was like, I just need to get out of undergrad and then I can go to work and like I don't have to deal with grades anymore. But I do really like the program. So I don't have any regrets. But there was a long time where I was like, I know people in my family have like masters and law degrees and doctorates. And I'm like, nope, I'm going to end up undergraduate because I want to work in publishing and I don't need anything more. And now it's like, no, I'm in grad school. Sorry, that was a very big tangent.
Oh no, I asked and I genuinely am very fascinated. So that was why I wanted.
Okay. I asked. I was like, I could have answered that much shorter, and I was like, okay.
No, you did great. I was all in. We could kept going, but I know we have to move forward.
I promised 4 sprints, and we're almost at the 40 mark. So I'm going to get the second sprint ready to go. You did homework. That's how we got into my thing. Did you say what you did?
Yes, I'm editing the video.
Oh, you're editing the video. Oh, my God. My brain is – the caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. I've been drinking it all sprint, but my – oh, my God. I'm going to take my foot out of my mouth. I swore I heard it and was thinking about and I had said I want to do the tag, and my brain just completely wiped itself.
No, you're good. We went a bunch of different ways that go, so it's totally fine.
So I know she gave an update, and I know I wanted an update from both of them. Did they both happen?
Did you give a short update?
I put in more comments from my manuscript. This person does a lot of. So the thing is that a lot of my readers, early readers, did chapter by chapter comments, but not inline comments, because a lot of them just wanted it as an ebook file rather than a document that they could do inline comments for. But the way I do revisions is that if there's a comment that even if they didn't give it as like pertaining to a specific thing, if I think I can tie it to a specific thing, I'll do an inline comment. So I have to read the comment, figure out where it goes, and then put it in. So it takes longer than just copying and pasting or importing a file. Because if I could just import the file, then I would just print out the file and be like constantly looking, but I'd rather have it right in the right side of the column. And I'm going to be making a video at the start of, or it'll come out at the start of December about like how I use Scrivener to revise. So that'll all be in there. But right now it's just taking time.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, some people came in and I just want to say hi. Miguel had to leave because it was really late for them. Lizzie came in, but got grounded this week, so it won't be able to stay for too long, unfortunately. Crow's Town got 388. Ninka got 250. Keep Faith Baby got 250. Amelia wrote half a page by hand. So that's awesome, but I don't know how many words that is because I haven't like actually handwritten in a while where I had to count. Like I handwrite my school notes, but it's on an iPad and I'm not counting those words because I'm normally just copying stuff. Haley got 0 words because it's still waking up. Lizzie sat on her bed and scrolled through YouTube. That's okay. Celine came in. Hello. Regina wants to count yesterday's editing because she has to take the dog to the groomer this morning, and then we'll edit when she comes back. That's okay. Netta got 55 words. Lol, I just woke up and my brain has yet to start functioning. Well, you all saw me have a giant brain fart, so clearly you're not alone. Keep Faith Baby says good luck on the exams. Helene.
Thank you.
Oh, we got spammed.
Yeah, I see it right now. I'm getting more and more spam the longer I've been going. It's never too much, which is great. And I've only had one instance where there was someone who was like actually inappropriate and I banned them immediately. But otherwise, it's just like self-promotion spam that makes no sense and has no context. So I'm just like, block.
Yeah.
Okay.
That happened last night. Did the same thing. Don't regret it.
Oh, no regrets whatsoever. Okay, so this tree is picked by Helene. I'm trying. It's like white is great, except when I have to show stuff to the screen, in which case it just causes a giant glare. Okay, we're gonna start the second sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That was the end of the second sprint. How did people do?
I finished editing it, so now I'm just rewatching it for the millionth time to make sure I didn't miss anything.
Love that part.
Sorry, I dropped something.
Well, for me, I got a tentatively finished the second question, but I'm still gotta go over and clean it up, I guess, and add in all the citations because I'm pulling, everything from the textbook and all the source materials, but I work better. It's weird. I work better if I just write it all out at once and then I go back and look at citations. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do that for the next sprint.
Gotcha. So last night I had done chapters 1 and 2 of the comments, and then just from this one person, I go by reader through the whole manuscript. And so during this past sprint, I finished 3. I did 4. I had done 3 during the first sprint, and I was just about to start 5 when the timer went off.
Wow.
But
awesome.
I'm smiling like an idiot to myself because, like I said, they're not commenting in line. So they were commenting about something that said, commenting on a sentence that had the word bringing. And I was like, oh, I'll just search for it in my document rather than having to reread my whole chapter. And for the life of me, I couldn't type bringing correctly. I kept writing brining for some reason because the first G wasn't like registering. And I was like, no, I did not have anything about preparing food in this chapter.
My goodness.
So yeah, I was smiling like an idiot at my computer because I was just like, couldn't believe how it happened 3 times in a row.
It's early. It's okay. It's fine.
Along the bottom, for people who might not be paying attention, there is a ticker reminding everyone to stretch, hydrate, and back up your work while we are chatting before the next sprint. So we are halfway through the stream, sprint-wise and time-wise, basically. So yeah, don't forget to back up your work, people. Let's see. Keep Faith Baby got 300-ish words and is struggling. I mean, that's okay. That's okay. My brain is struggling and I'm not even doing any creative writing or new writing. I'm literally reading and copying and pasting comments. So it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Crow's Talents got 361, 370 for Ninka. So 300-ish seems to be the theme. Okay. And then Kat just blows it out of the water with 658 words right after I said that. Congratulations, Kat. Yes, thank you, Regina. If you haven't already filled out the straw poll and you have bought the Forest app because of me or plan to buy the Forest app because of me, please click it so I have physical proof to show Forest app to maybe get them to sponsor me sometime in the future. Crow's Towns also did. Cool. Haley started chapter 4, wrote 59 words, and I wrote a page of outline. Cool. Bree came in. Forgot to say that.
Hey, Bree.
Bree, I'm not writing this morning. Like Autumn, I went to bed way too late, and I'm not functioning properly right now. I wasn't even watching most of the 18-hour, relay yesterday, and I'm not functioning correctly. So
I was going to say, same here.
Maybe there's something in the air today. We're just going to go with that.
Oh, yeah. There's something happening, and I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
Before I forget, because I realized I have this banner, the story that I'm working on with the comments is the first book in my new adult sci-fi romance trilogy, and it is up for pre-order. So it is in the description down below. So I'm going to put that up there. I'm going to hide this stretch. I'm going to hide that though, so I can then put up the code for the next sprint, which I need to set up because I forgot to before we started chatting. My bad. I've been unlocking species left and right, so I'm like, I'll pick 2 that are new. Also, this is a really short code with no numbers, and that's very rare, but they are randomly generated, so I have no control over them. The code is BBCSN. Like the BBC.
Like the BBC.
BBCSN is the code. Post Talons is going to pick up their dad, so see you later. Thank you for coming. I hope to see you at another sprint of mine soon. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. It really helps my channel. These ladies' channels are linked down below if you want to subscribe to them too. And mine. The code, again, is BBCSN. People are entering the room, which is great. So we'll start the next sprint soon. I'm going to hide the back up your work ticker for now. Okay, lots of people are in the room, so we're going to start it in 3, 2, oop, nope, I almost dropped it. Okay, we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. Okay, that was the end of the third and second to last sprint. Keep Faith Baby, it's not a write-a-thon today. It's you just go to the page Nomad. It's 10 hours of writing.
That's crazy. I can barely do like 2 hours straight, and then I'm like, nope. Time for YouTube.
Like on November 1st, I did 4 hours, and I had 6 guests with me, and I was like tapped. So, yeah. So how did you both do? Because I'm going to confess right now, I watched a YouTube video during that sprint instead of doing any work.
I finished watching that video all the way through, so it's rendering now, and now I'm typing up the description box.
Cool.
Nice. I ate breakfast. I did a lot of little things in order to procrastinate from the big thing I'm supposed to be doing. So I ate breakfast. I refilled my tea. I did work a little bit on the big thing. I did do a little bit of writing for my essay for finals. But at this point, I like finished that question basically, and I'm not feeling ready to even think about moving on to the next one. So I did everything but that in order to procrastinate from it. So confession time for me as well.
What's for
The
breakfast?
only one who was 100% productive. I mean, you were productive,
Yes.
but just not in the way you're supposed to be necessarily. And I just wasn't. The next sprint, I'm gonna be.
We were productive.
Productive, not productive.
Yeah, the productive is basically like the story of my life.
Right.
Okay. Ninka got 360 and has to leave. So bye, Ninka. Thank you for being here. Keep Fit Baby got 300-ish. Charlotte made breakfast. Celine got 728. Celine always has really high word counts. Regina's off to the groomer and said they had to scrape the windshield. So that sucks. I'm sorry. Okay, it's 10:30. People are in the forest room. So do we want to just jump right into the next one and then have some time at the end to chat or end early if we want to?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I'm good.
Okay, we are. Oh, sorry. I want to give Nia the opportunity and anyone else who's still commenting to enter the room. So we're not going to jump right in at the 30 mark, I doubt. So the code is 6G23KEE. 6G23KEE.
Also, I will probably be working on my actual story for this next one. I'll probably be working on my outline.
The other part of me is like, girl, your homework.
I know. I'll get the rest of it done today. That's how I'm justifying it. But I'm like, I get to treat myself a little bit. I was more productive than I thought I was going to be on these questions. So I'm going to go back to my outline.
There you go.
Okay, fair. Okay, the code again is 6G23KEE. And then I think, regardless of whether or not someone else joins, we'll start at the 32 mark. But I just want to give people. Okay. It doesn't look like anyone new is coming in, so I'm going to start it. This is going to be our final sprint. So let me just get everything ready. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. that was the end of the final sprint. How did everyone do?
Awesome. I'm just finishing up the description box and the video has finished rendering. So I need to put the cards in, but I'll do that later.
Fair.
Yes. I'm ready to watch it.
I'm excited.
Later today.
What about you, Hillary? Story work?
So that was a really good one for me. That was a good one to end on. I did go back to writing and I actually wrote, which is big for me because this past week I entered that weird middle section of my outline when I realized I didn't actually outline much for it. So I don't really know what's happening, but I finally, last night on Autumn's channel, there was a live stream that I co-hosted and I kind of reworked my outline then. So I actually wrote this time and I got 379 words for that stream, which is really good for me because usually I get like 100 to 200, like that's my average. So I'm feeling good about it. I'm like back in my story again.
Yay.
Hey, that's exciting. There was one change that instead of just pasting in the comment because it was a quick, or I thought it would be quicker, search and replace a title for one character to a different title to make more sense. So I was doing that. And the moment I just finished it, I read a previous note from the person suggesting a different, yet another title. So now I have to message the person and be like, which title should I have switched it to?
Oh my goodness.
It's a military thing, and they, like they have firsthand experience with the military, whereas I don't. So I picked something like, I mean, this could work, but there's a connotation which isn't so great. I'm like, okay, don't want that. And then they're like, oh, so it could be this or this. And I forgot about the first option and just went with the second option. So now I need to write to them and be like, did you say that first option first because it's what came to you first, or because it's actually the better option? So, I mean, productive, but now I might need to undo that work and do it differently. So, let's see. Nia is over 40K and is trying to get 50K, reach 50K today. So, fingers crossed for you. Sage came in and said, hello, my darlings. Basically missed the whole screen, but remember to stretch, hydrate, back up your work, and Hulk smash that like button to appease the YouTube gods. So Sage said it, so you must do it. But earlier, Sage, you'll be proud of me. I did have that ticker running that said stretch, hydrate, and back up your work. So I did get it from Sage.
I love it.
Keep Faith Baby past 5K. Congratulations. I keep saying there's not a write-a-thon. It's the Page Nomad is his YouTube channel, and he is live streaming for 10 hours and has guests on his channel with him during it. All you have to do is look up his name, the Page Nomad. Bree finished coffee, threw laundry in the dryer, and I'm about to start fully cleaning my house.
Nice.
Important work. 492 for Charlotte, 400 for Keep Faith Baby. I also can't wait for your video, Autumn.
Thanks.
Another 410 words for Nia. Awesome. You can do it. You can do it. 733 for Celine. I told you, always big word counts. And Haley did better this sprint, wrote 103 words. Awesome.
Nice.
So we are 4 minutes out. If there are more comments coming in, I'll read them. But in the meantime, would you both like to, plug something of yours? Could be your YouTube channel, could be sprints you're hosting, could be something else.
Sure. Again, I am Autumn Ashley, another AuthorTuber here in the lovely AuthorTube community. I do live streams every Tuesday for November, which we only have one left. They have been in the evening because my work schedule had changed, so I can only do them in the afternoon. So 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday is when I will be doing my live stream over on my channel. So if you would like to get more sprints in, because we are nearing the deadline to Nano, please come and write with me because I would love to have you. And when life doesn't get in the way, I typically do post content videos on Friday. Today it'll be Sunday.
Yes.
Yeah. Her channel's linked down below.
Thank you, Zara. And I'm sorry. Thank you, Zara, so much for having us up here. I mean, you must like us if you wanted us to come back.
Yes.
I'm so happy.
So fun. And I'm sorry, I was like so brain dead for like the first half of that. I apologize. My brain is just now waking up. So I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, you were great. You were great. You're also doing homework, so that kind of makes me brain dead for anything else. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
It's like divert all energy to homework. Anything else kind of falls by the wayside when that happens.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So anything you want to plug, Helene?
Oh yeah. So I'm Helene Foy, and I have an AuthorTube channel, literally called Helene Foy because why not? And I post writing related videos twice a week on there, and I have an upcoming live stream on Thanksgiving. Actually, it's going to be 7 a.m. It's going to be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I figured it might be nice to get some words in the morning before everyone has their Thanksgiving celebrations and stuff. So yeah, and that'll be there. And if you want the full live stream schedule for the rest of them that I have this month, on one of my more recent YouTube videos, I believe it's called like last minute NaNoWriMo prep, something along those lines. The description box of that has my live stream schedule for the rest of the month. And yeah, I'm planning on doing more live streams next month, of course, but I have yet to actually figure out the schedule for that.
So in the meantime, you should subscribe to her and turn on notifications so you don't miss them. Same with Autumn. And my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm a self-published author of young adult paranormal romance. I host writing sprints 3 times a week for the month of November. In December, I will be returning to my once a week on Sunday mornings at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time like today. But I host them on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. and Fridays at 7 p.m. for the rest of the month of November. And I make videos about musical theater and about my writing. And I hope to see you all with another video or at another sprint very soon.